Now I'm going to cook some dal, which is lentils, and in here you see there's, I know this, I've rinsed this about 4 times that water. It's about an inch above the lentils. There's 2 cups of lentils in there. I'm now going to add the usual salt. This is a very tasty thing, this. That goes in there like that, and I'm now cooking that to cook that on the back. Because sometimes in Indian restaurants I've seen that very, very runny. Other times it's thicker. I like a medium mix, really. It is possible to, as it's cooking, when you get a scum on it, you can scoop that off. And if you've got too much water, you can scoop some of that as well to one side to get it to the consistency you want. In here, I'm going to be cooking onions. Usual thing. There's one large onion or 2 medium onions, and give that a stir. So, turn that up a little. Frying pan. So in here is going to go the chopped ingredients. Once this is light brown, the usual chopped ingredients: chili, garlic, and no chili, garlic and ginger. But in this case, I also put in mustard seed. So there's the ginger and garlic. And there's the mustard seed. It can either be black or brown, or in this case I mix them together. I'm going to put it in with those, with the chopped ingredients there. I've added it to that. Also, in there goes curry leaves. Which I shall put in a minute. And the reason I'll do it in a minute, there we go. I couldn't find them immediately. Right. Curry leaves. Maybe a small handful like that. Take off the stalks. I'm going to put them in at an early stage. There's about, I don't know, 6, 7 there. No, a bit more than that, maybe 10. Anyway, it's an art to cooking, not a science. Unless you're cooking French food and they're trying to elevate it to a level it's not deserved. Right, so that's in there now. Right, I'll come back to you once I'm going to add the other ingredients. Oops, some stuff on the floor, look, there you go. Alright. Right, now the dal has been, the onions have been frying. See, it's light brown in the frying pan. And now I'm going to add the ground ingredients and the mustard seed and fry them all now to a dark brown. I may have to turn down the temperature a little bit to stop the garlic and ginger sticking to the bottom of the pan. I forgot to mention, in the dal over there I added a teaspoon of sugar. Teaspoon of salt, correction. And I've put on here, you may have noticed there's another pan. That pan is rice. I'm not doing it's not on at the moment, but I'm not going to do a recipe for that. I've already done it previously. And then there's the prawn curry, which I'm doing on a separate video, and I'm still waiting for it to cook. So there's 2 videos, one on the dal and one on the prawns. I think sometimes you need to, I said to you earlier on, sometimes you need to add a bit more oil, not too much. But you see, the garlic and ginger, I think, I'm no expert, I'm sure it absorbs some of the oil. So just put me another couple of teaspoons there. That there. Right. I think whilst the dal is there, I'll show you what I mean about scum. If you can see, I don't know if you can, let me have a look. Yeah, you can. You can see on top of the dal in the water there, there's some foam or scum. Just skim it off. Stir as well, make sure it's not sticking out. Takes about 20 minutes, half an hour to get everything done right. And right, we'll wait for that to get dark brown then. Or darker brown. Right, let me show you again with the dal. You can see it all on there, look. If I find as I get near the cook that it might be too much water, I can put my full spoon in like that. Take a bit more water. Anyway, there we go. That's doing nicely. This is the onions go in the dal and the chopped ingredients. The recipe, of course, will be as usual below the video. That's almost ready now, and the last ingredient to go in there is the turmeric, and then that will be ready. Right, now I take a teaspoon of turmeric. That's it, quite a big one that was actually. Teaspoon, maybe quite a generous teaspoon I think we'll say, and we mix that through. Give it a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, and then that's ready, and I'll just put it to one side to be added to the dal once it's fully cooked. Right. Just give it a couple of seconds. Right, we're now looking at the dal. You can see that that looks pretty good. This is the sort of consistency I like it like that. Very much almost done. But if you leave it a few more minutes, that will absorb the rest of the water, and it'll be just perfect. And I must also point out, please always taste. A little bit al dente. A little bit salty. I hope I didn't put salt in twice. It's an easy thing to do at my age. Anyway, we'll see. Right, practically cooked. I want to show you the consistency. You could have it water and more watery than that. I think that's fine. But now we've got to add the fried ingredients in here. Leave it to warm through. Now the saucepan here with the white round, I was thinking of doing papadums in. Now there's another video on actually how to fry the shop bought ones to make it look like the restaurant ones. Anyway, see that's now been mixed through. Now this is Dhal, so now I'm going to turn down the heat a lot. So it doesn't scorch at the bottom of the pan. Give it a couple of minutes to cook through. That in fact will be ready then. The rice which I'm doing on there, which is going to be part of the meal, and the prawn curry there, which I'm still in the process of doing the other video on. Dhal cooked. Well, I'm not quite sure whether I put two teaspoons of salt in it. We'll find out. It should maybe be one. Anyway, it looks the right thing. This is the prawn curry, dal and rice. Normally it'd be a nice little section there for your salad if you've got any salad. Anyway, there it is.